Hi, Bridget.
Hi, Griffin. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm so excited for tonight.
Awesome. Welcome to the show, everyone. There should be three of us on camera right now, but anyone that's ever done a live stream show knows there's always tech issues. So we might have another surprise face join us in a little bit. But welcome to Random Asks. This is our kickoff event for the 2021 Women Have Options Abortion Access Fund-A-Thon. If you don't know what that is, we're going to tell you in just a little bit. But Bridget, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you. I've been so excited about potentially getting the vaccine soon. It's been all I'm thinking about.
What's the first thing you're going to do once you get it?
I think the first thing I'm going to do, I am going to go to a public swimming pool. That might be the first thing. Yeah.
Okay. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a nap when I get it, but that's just my answer for everything these days. So
that works too. It's tough, so I get it.
Yeah. Well, let's get into it. Like I said, we should have a third co-host joining us in a little bit, but luckily we have someone else on our show tonight that is an expert about Fund-A-Thons and Women Have Options. So I want to bring onto the show, please welcome Steph.
Hey, Steph, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I had to unmute myself, so. But
can you tell us where you are streaming in from?
Well, I'm streaming in from Santa Cruz, California.
And how is the weather been there?
Like usual, 60s, sunny, perpetual spring. It's kind of a dreamland.
Sounds awful.
That sounds horrible. I don't want to go there.
No.
Well, Steph, thank you for being on the show tonight. Our very last minute kickoff event for a wonderful time of year. For anyone that is not familiar with what the Fund-A-Thon is, can you give us a little rundown about it?
Absolutely. Fund-A-Thon is a part of a national fundraising season, really, for abortion funds. So we're the folks that, like, when people don't have the money to pay for their abortions because it's not covered by Medicaid, it's not covered by insurance, and who has an extra $550 plus laying around, they call us. And so we have to do that. We do that honestly through fundraising like this. So it is a time where we ask folks to raise money, and in addition, we destigmatize abortion, because abortion, we should talk about it more often, and this is a great opportunity for us to do that, and do it in the way, in ways that are fun, in ways that are creative, obviously, and in general, just ways that are bringing community together.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, this year looks a little different for a lot of obvious different reasons. Can you tell us a little bit about some past, not even called Fund-A-Thons, past Bowl-A-Thons? Can you tell us just a little bit about what that used to look like versus what we're looking at this year and what we're working on?
Yeah, so it used to be Bowl-A-Thon. So if I accidentally call it Bowl-A-Thon, it's because for the past decade it's been Bowl-A-Thon.
I think you're supposed to have a little jar that you're putting money into.
Yeah, right? I'm actually doing the little tick sheet, kind of every time I say Bowl-A-Thon rather than Fund-A-Thon, I have to donate $5 to somebody's Fund-A-Thon. But yeah, it used to be where actually it looks a lot similar at this stage than it always has. It's people putting together teams, putting together their own fundraising page, and then asking their friends and family to support abortion access. And instead of, it just being kind of fundraiser themed, it was Bowl-A-Thon, or bowling themed. So we had a lot of really great puns that we used, strike down barriers to abortion access, that kind of stuff. So we're starting a little bit from scratch on the memes and the puns at this year. So, but this is an exciting year because normally to celebrate, we would normally get together at a bowling alley, right? And we'd have a ridiculous evening of bowling. But that only happens once in Columbus. So this year it's happening statewide online. So we're like, Women Have Options is Ohio's statewide abortion fund. And now we are truly having a statewide Fund-A-Thon event.
We're making lemonade out of lemons.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Also, Steph, I wanted to ask, I know that there's some new projects going on in the fundraising page for Women Have Options. What are some ways people can reach out to Women Have Options besides just going to their fundraising page? Like on social media or anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, people can, as far as that goes, people can participate. And I guess I'm a little confused about the question, but like, are you talking about the creative things that people do, or?
Yeah, I know that there's like hashtags and everything, so you can share your fundraising online too.
Yeah. So hashtag Fund-For with the number WHO, WHOO. And also the national hashtag is FTHON 21, like the year. So Fund-A-Thon 21, and that's like everybody's. And people can go to fund.nanaf.org/ oh, you got it there. Okay.
I came prepared.
Technology. I'm not even 40 yet. I shouldn't be this woo by technology yet. But and people do a lot of wild and creative things to raise funds. There's like, feminist bake sales, people sell t-shirts, people make paintings or Spotify playlists, people just do old-fashioned like write letters to friends and family about like how much they're passionate about abortion access.
Steph, I think you were telling me about one of the top raisers every year for Bowl-A-Thon is someone that doesn't have any social media, just sends emails, or what was it, even handwritten letters that they send out?
Handwritten letters and emails. Every year he does something kind of special. He hasn't made his page yet because we've just kicked off. But he's like, he has a group of people that he asks every year, and he like writes this impassioned letter that's just beautiful and makes me cry every time. He's a great writer. So, but yeah, he just no social media whatsoever, and he raises thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's one of the most amazing things about events like this or Fund-A-Thons is you learn that there's so many people that do want to support these causes, but don't necessarily know how to do it all the time. So getting that information out there, forming your own teams, having fun with it is so important. And actually with that, I think I can welcome our third floating head if she's here now. Hey, Samantha.
Hey. Hello. I made it. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Because I'm on my phone. Okay. My laptop is absolute garbage. It's all good though.
Well, welcome to the show. We missed you. We were just talking about Women Have Options and the Fund-A-Thon. Yeah.
Amazing.
And actually, I'm gonna send you backstage for now. So I think we can probably get into our game, and we're going to be talking about ways that you can support the Fund-A-Thon throughout this whole show. And definitely, reach out to us, reach out to Women Have Options, find the resources out there, and there's so many ways that you can support this time of year. So, Steph, we will see you back here in just a little bit.
Also, Samantha is co-chair, I believe, for Women Have Options, and Stephanie is the director, I believe. Correct? Samantha?
The director. Yes.
Okay.
Well,
one
I
of
think
two co-chair. 3 is our other co-chair.
Who's the other co-chair?
3. I don't know if you
Dree.
met her or not. SRI.
I'm not sure.
She might be watching. It's up there.
Well, thank you to everyone that is watching. Again, we apologize that we started late, had some tech issues. That's live stream shows. You're watching it live. And I think with that, I think we can probably get into our games and welcome this amazing cast that we've assembled for this show, very last minute. Some faces you're definitely going to recognize. And a little bit about the show. We got all these people together. We are going to give them random tasks that they have to complete in their apartment, and they have 5 minutes or less to complete them. Once they've done that, we're going to bring them back on camera, and they're going to show off what they've done for us. And we'll probably critique them a little bit, and we'll have some fun with it. So the first two people that I want to welcome onto the show, please welcome Amber and Bettina. Hey, you two.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you two
Where's
doing?
Amber?
She muted herself.
I
did
it. I'm doing all right.
Great.
I'm happy to be here, trying to make some coin for abortion access for folks in this state. Okay.
That's what we love to hear.
Okay, we're here for it.
Amber, how are you doing?
Oh yeah.
I'm good. I'm just in the middle of an argument with my Chihuahua
fun.
mix. I'm exhausted. I put on makeup for this, and she's currently locked in the kitchen barking at me. So if you hear a piss-filled Chihuahua screaming in the background, know she deserves it.
All right, well, let's kick off the game. The task that we have for you is our Go Green challenge.
Oh.
And what I want the both of you to do in 5 minutes or less is I want you to put together a St. Paddy's Day themed outfit with as much green as possible. And you have 5 minutes to do it. And
Do I go now?
yeah, we'll see you back in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Good luck.
All right. I started the clock.
And
Thank you.
so while they're enjoying that task and dressing themselves, I guess I feel thrown off because I don't actually know what Steph already talked about, but I guess we can talk about Fund-A-Thon teams because the both of you are on the planning committee that you volunteered for, which is amazing, and I'm very excited for, and so happy to have you. And you both came up with a team that I actually went ahead and joined, and it was called, it's Drink Water, Fund Abortion, right?
Yeah, Griffin's actually the brains behind most of that, pretty much all of it. I can't say anything besides just joining, but
I mean, it's not that clever of an idea, but
I'd love to see that transparent graphic just like one more time.
Yo, you want to see it again?
oh, I love the solo cup.
We can just leave it up while we're talking about it. So the fun thing about Fund-A-Thon is that you're able to make your own teams, and you can really do whatever you want with that team. You can name it whatever you want. You can have whatever gimmick you want. The goal is just to raise as much money for abortion as possible. So what we're going to be doing, and be on the lookout for more, there's probably some videos coming, some other things for our team, but what we're doing for Drink Water and Fund Abortion is we're encouraging people to drink water and fund abortion. The way that we're going to do that is we are going to encourage people to, while making donations to our team, chug glasses of water and post those videos on TikTok, on Instagram, on Snapchat, whatever you want to use. Because staying hydrated is just as important as funding abortion.
And you can always nominate someone else to do the same thing.
We're totally just co-opting the ice bucket challenge, but
yeah,
making it
like
even better.
That's
more
great.
hydrating.
I mean, yeah, hydrating and abortion are two very huge necessities. We need both. So it's a great name. I want everyone to know that, like, as this will be funny intermittently, this show, we really just desperately want all of you to create Fund-A-Thon teams or fundraise individually so that we can not only hit our 50K goal, but like greatly surpass it this year would be amazing. Because we had to cancel our bowl-a-thon last year. So all of you watching, I don't know how many people are watching. I literally can't see anything. If you go to the Fund-A-Thon link now, which I think Griffin can put across the screen, potentially. What's the just follow that link, type it in. The website will pull up, and you can either join a fundraising team that's already happening to help us raise money, or you can fundraise individually, which you can do from now until the first week of May, when our final like big variety show is. And yeah, it's really and direct people to go there and give them all of your money.
It's really nice because you can. Sorry, sometimes it's cutting in and out, but what's great is on there, it's a really fun UI, like user experience when you get on there. Griffin actually made a lot of the graphics. And when you do go to make a page, it's fun and interactive, and you can add people on there. And it has the message for each team too. And anyone can make their own team, even if you wanted to do it individually and just start it by yourself. It doesn't have to go through us. You can do it on there yourself, and we can see that too.
And I think it looks like at least Bettina is ready to present her Go Green outfit for us. I saw Amber for a second, but hopefully okay, she's back. Okay. So to present their Go Green challenges, let's welcome back Bettina and Amber.
Oh.
Bettina, let's start with you. Tell us about your Go Green outfit.
I own one green sweater. I put that on, and I have a green highlighter, like a green Mario mustache on my face. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah,
okay. That's a nice touch.
I think that's Irish. And for the bottom, I really lost it. So I put a bed spinach in my lap. And, some potatoes, because that's Irish. And then I put the green markers and highlights there too, because that's green.
What?
Oh my
god. The artistry.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I think that's pretty clever to accessorize like that.
Absolutely.
Amber, what have you done?
I agree.
I was like, something green. I don't have anything green. And then I realized a girl gave me this really nice jumper that probably fits her way better. But so I made this work. But then I also had dog poop bags and gloves. If anyone wants to shit into my hand, I'm available.
Wow, these are both so creative. I love the tapping into creativity within 5 minutes. A bag of spinach and then poop bag gloves. It's hard to choose. I can't critique either of these outfits. They're both great.
We're just gonna call this a tie, maybe?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to say Bettina won. She has a mustache.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, show it again.
Yeah, show it again. Reconvince the jury.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay, we're gonna give round one to Bettina, and we're gonna say goodbye to Amber and Bettina for now. Actually, Amber, I'm gonna keep you on because you're doing the next challenge too, so you're already ready for it.
Am I wearing this? It looks like it.
And I'm very excited to introduce our next contestant, a TikTok celebrity who, let me make sure they're ready. Yes, Alexis.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the show.
Alexa!
Hello. My camera stopped working 30 seconds ago, so I pushed 7 buttons until it started working again. Technology.
That's how you make things work.
Alexis, for people that are not familiar with you, which everyone should be by now, honestly, with the year you've had,
No.
can you tell us a little bit about what you've been up to in the last year?
Yeah, absolutely. I made a TikTok as a joke to be better at my job. And then I talked about plants, and apparently the kids are really into plants. And now every time I do anything on social media, there's like 900,000 people following me around. And I'm never going to be able to express a negative opinion ever again. Not in the public.
I did read somewhere that you said people have been noticing you in the street. Is that happening a lot more? Like
Yeah. Our car engine exploded in a Target parking lot 3 weeks ago, and the person who ran to help us, before they could finish the sentence, "Are you okay?" stopped what they were saying and said, "Are you Alexis Nicole?" And I was like, "I have to go. I'm leaving the car behind. I have to get out of here." So
for anyone that doesn't follow you, before we give you your challenge, where can they find you?
You can find me on TikTok at Alexis Nicole. That is Nikole. Thanks, Mom. Or you can find me on Instagram at Black Forager, because I am Black and I forage plants.
Awesome. I think this next challenge will be right up your alley then. The next random ask that we have is called our Freaky Fast Delivery Challenge. Amber and Alexis, your challenge is using whatever is in your kitchen right now. We would like you to make a sandwich for us and then present it to us. And your time starts now.
I've started the timer.
I love how quickly they darted off. They are ready.
I did
Amber
want to
already
ask.
has like her outfit ready to go. She's
Her gloves are on.
What are we expecting as far as sandwiches from them? Do you think they both have bread in their kitchen?
I feel like Alexis might have made her own bread.
Yeah.
And then maybe Amber has bread that she got from Kroger or something. But either way, I think they're
Alexis,
I think they'll both be really good sandwiches.
With bread. We're just talking over each other. The technical difficulties on my end.
Yeah, we're having a hard time hearing you, Samantha, unfortunately. You look great though.
Yes.
That's great.
I am really excited to see what they come up with. One will be I'm not sure if Amber's will be vegan, so it'll be cool to see one vegan and one not sandwich.
Unless Amber just doesn't have any meat in her house right now, which would be strange because she lives on a meat campus.
Yes.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know, Amber actually lives basically in a meat processing plant. Maybe she'll tell us more about that when she comes back on. How are they doing on time?
So they're at 1:30.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll need the full 5 minutes unless it's a gourmet sandwich, but
yeah, I feel like this is a harder one. So I'm wondering if we should maybe we should give our next challenge to a couple people so that they have a little extra time to make these sandwiches.
Sure.
Yeah, let's jump forward a little bit. And I'm going to bring Steph and Pat onto the show. Steph, welcome back. Pat, welcome to the show.
Hey.
Pat, for those people that don't know who you are, tell us about how busy you are all the time.
I am typically losing my mind because I work full time. I go to law school at night. I am a vice chair of the Franklin County Democratic Party. I'm part of Stonewall Democrats of Central Ohio. I do abortion fundraising in my spare time. Also, apparently people think I'm funny, despite the fact I'm usually mostly just having panic attacks on stage because there are more important things to do at any given time. That's me in a nutshell. I'm also in Kentucky right now.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing there?
It's actually spring break at law school,
Okay.
and I somehow managed to escape the drama of the Texas stuff at work to get away for a week. And Nate's in town, so we came down here to go to distilleries, source bourbon. That's our one passion in life is also our coping mechanism. So
They go hand in hand. It's okay.
So
Law
you're
school,
actually
bourbon.
you're in an Airbnb right now, right?
I am, and it's the former front office of a defunct distillery called Buffalo Springs Distilling, which is in, I shit you not, a town called Stamping Ground, Kentucky. And if your first thought is, oh, it must be named after horses because they stamp on the ground, you would be exactly right.
Have you seen any horses in your time there?
Many. We saw some really fat horses earlier, and then we remembered, oh, those are cows, because we were so used to there only being horses in Kentucky.
Well, you seem as relaxed as ever, Pat. I'm glad you're getting away for a little bit. And actually, the fact that you are not in your own home is going to make your next task really interesting. I'm curious to see what you do with it. The task that I'm giving to the two of you is our show and tell task. What we would like you to do is find the most interesting item in your home or Airbnb and give us a little show and tell with that item. No, don't show us yet, Pat.
Not yet.
No, now you're not allowed to use. You're not allowed to use that one. You have to find something else.
I can't use the empty whiskey bottle full of bullet casings?
No, you gotta find something else, and your time starts now.
Blew the cover of it. Should have waited, but that's fine.
All right. Well, while they are looking for their show and tell items, it looks like we have a couple sandwiches ready for us.
Great, because it's about to be.
I think I saw backstage that Amber was actually maybe eating some of hers already, so maybe we should bring them on.
Yeah,
so please welcome back with their fast food delivery items, Alexis and Amber.
Hello there. Hi, howdy.
Has a drink, whatever. Glass of old water.
Turn, so I made a beverage to pair with the sandwich.
Ooh, then start us off.
Well, whose do we want to see first?
Mine's garbage. We'll just get it out of the way.
All right, Amber, you go ahead.
Sandwich. Boo. First of all, I only have hot dog buns. Okay. I wanted hot dogs the other night, and then whenever you want hot dogs, you don't eat 8 hot dogs. I'm one person. Got a lot of hot dog buns. I also bought these Doritos. I don't have any more hot dogs, so this is just a piece of ham rolled up. And I keep meaning to bake my Toll House cookies, so there's some cookie dough as an app. And these Doritos are green, and I'm trying to get points from points lost, so I brought them. And I also brought Tums because I'm gonna hurt.
Thinking ahead.
That's all. Yeah.
Yes.
And Alexis, what have you made for us?
Okay, well, here I have plated in front of you a spaghetti sandwich. Yes, that is spaghetti, whole wheat, tossed in a wild spring pesto, topped with some bitter cress that I stole from my neighbor's yard. And here on the opposite bun, we have a little vegan mayo with some ground acorn for some umami and a little bit of seaweed salt. We're just gonna pop that on there. Spaghetti belongs everywhere, guys. Don't limit spaghetti to bowls.
I want that.
Okay, but
That sounds great.
you're going to use it.
A+ for both of you for the creativity, the cookie dough, and then also the seaweed salt, and then the acorn shavings. I mean, I can't be the tiebreaker here. I've got to hear from Samantha and Griffin.
I foraged my Doritos, if that gets me any extra points.
Those were hard to find.
Yeah,
Those are
from my
hard to
boyfriend's
find.
back seat.
Yep. Those
That's
are very
foraging.
rare. They're very rare.
I mean, this is a tough one because I mean, Alexis knocked it out of the park with plating and literally everything else. But Amber just has that like scrappy resourcefulness about her sandwich.
Will it make a difference if I tell you half of my cocktail is tree pea? It's pea from a tree. The branch was broken.
That's amazing.
Alexis, you live in a fairy tale.
Truly.
I'm happy to call this round a tie also. I feel like there's going to be a lot of ties tonight.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's my vote.
Woohoo! High five. Oh wait, I'm gonna.
Extra
We
points
did it.
for the acorn. I knew the acorn.
The acorns did take forever. Those shavings were 3 weeks of soaking in the making.
I put the effort in of like a high school stoned boy, so it's fine.
Alexis, I know you have other places that you need to be. You are so busy these days. We appreciate you so much just jumping onto our show for a little bit. Hopefully we're going to see more of you for some other Fund-A-Thon events that we have coming up. And if you do not follow Alexis, definitely find ways to follow her. She is amazing. Just look at that sandwich. It's probably going to be an Instagram post later.
Sandwich?
I really should, actually. I need to take this apart and take a picture.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Alexis. Amber, we are going to see more from you later, I think. But again, thank you, Alexis. I'm gonna send both of you backstage.
Backseat Doritos and Acorn Shavings is the name of my new album.
I love it.
So,
That should have been the name of our Fund-A-Thon team. Is it too late to change it?
I mean,
So that we have it. It'll be my own team for you.
perfect. We're setting it in stone.
Yeah. Pure stone.
Well, should we see how they did with the show and tell rounds?
I think
we already know that Pat's pissed because he wanted to show that whiskey bottle or bourbon bottle with the bullets. Was the bullet shavings? That's all he wanted.
Well,
I mean,
he broke the rules, and I am a stickler for the rules.
I can't imagine
Absolutely.
what he ended up finding.
I have no idea. I'm excited. Hopefully I'm sure he'll jump back in. He's probably so frustrated that he's. Hi, Pat.
I'm so excited to see what you found.
Well, I'm just a little mad because if you're a bourbon person, you probably know that there's literally a distillery called Bullet, but this is Buffalo Trace full of bullets, and they missed an opportunity. They have aggravated me. They have fed a stereotype. They have done all the things, and I was worried that I wouldn't be able to one-up the fact that my Kentucky Airbnb has an empty bourbon bottle full of bullets. So I just started rifling around in this lovely but full of bullets secretary desk and discovered that almost everything in this desk has bullets in it. The drawers, bananagrams, lots of letters,
Amazing.
also bullets. Antique Mancala set. Bullets.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's.
Get out of there, Pat! Run!
Yeah, I was going to say, send us the address. We're coming to get you.
I mean, like the pebbles are also here, and the bananagram letters are also here. So I assume this is some kind of very, very poorly thought out joke, which I also assume is how they got the name of Stamping Ground Kentucky.
Yeah. Or it was those fat horses. They were talking about those.
Yeah, it was the cows secretly trying to blend in. But I mean, it really is a lovely Airbnb. There's lots of leather in it. As you can imagine, the place that has a lot of bullets in it also has a lot of leather.
Probably could have
And
guessed
also,
that part.
Yeah, also locks as decor. So,
Something.
Sounds
Not gonna get
very
there, young.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, show what you found.
I'm just digging through the drawers at this point in time. Little wooden cutout animals, maybe an Ark reference. We did pass the Ark experience on our way down here. Oh, it must be. I think this is Noah.
What?
Okay, well, Pat, before you rummage through this entire house that does not belong to you,
touch all these people's
I'm going to
belongings.
turn it over to someone that can follow the rules of this very simple game. Steph, what do you have for show and tell?
All right. So I moved and like I don't know where half my shit is, but also I got rid of a lot of weird shit. But this is my kitchen decor in my very small house because I live in California where rent is too high. This
I
was
love
a
that.
major award. I won it. I won it at my friend Amanda painted it,
Wow.
and it hangs proudly in our kitchen. I won at the horror of my mother, and but it is a pig shooting rainbows out of its tits, kind of with a little bit of like Catholic iconography up here. I won it at an event called Bacon Fest, where I won the Best Dessert Award. And Pat, you'll enjoy this. I made a bacon bourbon, candied bacon bourbon pecan pie with a lard crust and bourbon whipped cream. And somehow people didn't die before that and voted, and I won this glorious painting for our kitchen forever.
I
That's
absolutely.
amazing.
I love the description of the pie. It probably tasted amazing. And that's such a conversation piece that you've won right there. Someone walks in.
Steph, was that in your old house when you still lived here in Columbus?
It wasn't our house.
How did I never notice this? Because
I
that was
don't
never
know.
a conversation piece. I never thought.
It seems hard to
We
miss.
have a lot of weird stuff up, so like.
I think that's the sort of thing that people should have in their home to ward off evil, as opposed to just like an inconspicuous eye or like or whatever they're hanging up. Like you need something that's going to tell the spirits like this house protected, titty rainbow pig.
I mean, Pat, I'm pretty sure your Airbnb is protected.
Oh yeah, I mean, if there's just bullets.
Okay, well, before Pat goes off on the bullets again, we're gonna say goodbye to Pat and Steph. I think we'll probably see them one more time for another challenge. All right, how's everyone doing?
I'm doing well.
I feel like I'm coming back now because I realized the connection was so bad because I turned the Wi-Fi off on my phone, which I'm now using my phone. So I just turned it back on. So I think that helped.
Well, we can hear you a lot better now.
Yeah. That makes sense.
If since you've been gone, great song, but also second part is I can ask some questions since you haven't been on. I wanted to ask what made you get involved in Who, and why is Who important to you?
Oh my God. Okay, wait. I love this story because Steph is a ginormous main part of this, actually. So Jordan Close, we went to, I think I actually took Jordan to her first Stand Up for Choice, but I think it was my like third or fourth at the time. I don't remember. This is already like 3 years ago. But we met Steph for the first time at Stand Up for Choice, and Steph kind of like cornered us by the bathroom, specifically at Ace of Cups, and was like, "Hey, have either of you ever done bowl-a-thon before? Do you like to bowl?" And we were both like, "Absolutely not. We hate bowling." But like we do love nonprofit organizations and we do love abortion. So yeah, that was the first year that we got involved with bowl-a-thon. And then we were asked to become a part of the board. And now here we are, I think 2 or 3 years later. I cannot keep track of time. Doing all this amazing work. And I mean, really, what abortion means to me is just freedom of choice and the ability to have the power to do whatever you want with your own body. And yeah, just having the option to not have children. Like, it's just very important and everybody needs it for one reason or another. And it's way too hard to come by or fund or finance and all of that terrible, crazy shit that I'm sure nobody wants to get into in this moment. But it's just, abortion is an incredible thing, which people don't like hearing. But it gives people different and new opportunities if they so need it. And it's great. I think that's summarized.
Yeah.
No, that's a great
Also,
story.
Tell us, Samantha, a little bit about, because Fund-A-Thon is a very important time of the year for abortion access, but this work happens year round. Is there anything you can highlight about like some of the other work that is constantly happening, that if there's ways people do want to get involved, different things they can do?
Yeah, I mean, besides like behind the scenes work, the front end of it, things that are very similar to Fund-A-Thon. Obviously, Fund-A-Thon is like our huge spring campaign that we run for 2 and some months. But we also do the clothing swap, which we also had to unfortunately cancel this year just because of COVID. But we do the clothing swap. We did I think it was like a road show situation. Steph might have to correct me because I forget what it was called, but it was at the convention center, where we did that, and we kind of just tabled in front of essentially like what are they called? What are words? Not a thrift store, like a
Consignment?
flea
Market?
That's the word. But we've done that in the past. There's always just so many opportunities. We table a lot at Stand Up for Choice. We table a lot at other events and other shows, and we usually do happy hours and actual bars, which I'm looking forward to that day again when that's safe. I don't know when that's going to be, but that was always a good time. We did like the Men of St. James calendars. And I know right now, like, we're kind of on the back end of having like more volunteer opportunities, but I'm hoping once the world is normal, we can have a lot of those like in-person fun events that people can get more hands-on with. And Steph will also have to follow up with this, but I do know that we are usually looking for drivers, especially to take folks to their abortion appointments, et cetera, et cetera. I don't know what that looks like in the pandemic either. So have to get clarification on that, but there's all kinds of stuff. There are many, many ways that people can get involved that are really wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then for those that don't know, the driver part, they I think, is it all clinics require you to have someone drive you after the procedure?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But Steph can also answer that better than I can in this moment.
Oh, she.
We'll bring her back on in a second to,
Yeah.
to talk more about some of that stuff. Should we do another challenge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be a little bit of a curveball because I actually have a challenge for you, Bridget. And you're probably going to be upset with me because it's the one that you came up with. So your challenge is the shoes challenge.
Okay.
I would, and you already know what it is, but for everyone that does not, I would like you to find a pair of shoes that you have never worn but still have, and I want you to tell us why you still have them. So we'll see you back here in just a second.
All right.
Bye.
And while she's rummaging through her shoes, I actually have a challenge for. I'm going to bring everyone back on for a second because this is a challenge for anyone that wants to do it. And we'll give you a little extra time. This is going to be our shelf portrait challenge. And for the rest of the show, you have as much time as you want. I would like you to create a self-portrait of yourself with whatever is in the room with you and get as creative as you want. Steph, you look very confused.
No, I'm already thinking about this. I'm
I love it. I love it. No. So that's the shelf portrait. You have the rest of the show to complete that, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Oh my God, that should be fun. I'm already.
What do you think Bridget's going to come back with?
Bridget's going to come back with probably some like really thick soled, super cute 90s shoes or something.
Okay.
Sure of it.
Do you have a pair of shoes that you have never worn?
No.
Really?
Actually, yeah. Well, wait a second.
I think if you have to think about it, you probably do.
I probably do, but I can't even like see inside of my closet right now. There's just so much shit inside of it. So don't ask ask me to do this challenge because I'm not going to.
Well, it looks like Bridget is back, so let's bring her back on. That was fast.
I'm winded.
I didn't even time you because I knew you'd be so quick.
I ran through the house. I wanted to get a pair that I don't know why I don't wear these. I should, but you are kind of right, Samantha. They they are really thick-soled, like
I knew it.
shoes like this. My mom got them for me, but they slip. There's no laces, and they just like slip off my feet pretty often. But I refuse to get rid of them because they are cute. But I just don't. I need to wear them more. So I'll put them on right now.
First time I've ever been worn.
The cycle stops here.
Break the cycle. End the stigma against pom-pom platforms.
So that was my pick. I also have I'm right by a whole wall of some other shoes, but we won't get into that. Are we doing?
Yeah, while everyone else is working on self-portraits, I can see them in the backgrounds behind the scenes. One thing that I'd like to talk about is, and Samantha, you probably have some things for this. There's a lot of ways that people have really creatively gotten involved with Fund-A-Thon in the last few years. And even this year, there's some really fun things that are happening. I know we have a member of our committee that is doing cross stitches. And I think we're going to have some ways that people will be able to purchase those or maybe win them. What are some other things that you remember from the past or even this year that people have done to kind of creatively raise money?
Especially this year, I mean, because we've had to get extra creative just because everything is the internet, which is horrifying. But a lot of it has been a lot of just like video promotion, especially with like TikTok, stickers, just like any kind of merch, essentially like t-shirts and creating new logos and sayings. And I think those are always the big things because people love wearing anything that has to do with pro-abortion. I mean, unless they're like anti-choice, but we're not talking about them. People love to just rep it and wear it everywhere. So I think those have always been really the biggest hits, especially with trying to sell and have people donate and raise money. So, and anybody can still do that right now, even if you're not on the planning committee, even if you don't necessarily think you would benefit from creating a team or joining a team, create merch, just do some really cool stuff like that, sell it to people and then donate to us. It's just one of those creative ways to get involved, especially since we can't be hands-on currently.
Yeah. I mean, this year obviously feels different for so many reasons, but like we said before, like it creates so many new creative opportunities for ways to have fun raising money for abortion. And speaking of that, we have another big event coming up for the Fund-A-Thon. Do you want to talk at all about the variety show?
I do. So this year we're doing a virtual variety show, which is literally the first time that we've ever done this. And it's a little nerve-wracking just because clearly technical difficulties can happen, as we've seen tonight. But it's really exciting because variety shows are such a huge part, I think, of and staple of this Columbus community. So for this variety show, like for Bowl-A-Thon, we'd have like the big bowling event. We'd go to the bowling alley. We'd have like a photo shoot thing, whatever that's called, and just like hang out and celebrate and kind of celebrate each other and like our accomplishments. But this year's going to be exciting because it's going to be a really good way to get more performers within the Columbus community involved. And I think it's going to be a really reach even outside of Ohio because more people can participate that don't live in Ohio, don't live in Columbus, who usually probably can't make the main event. So I'm really looking forward to that. We'll more than likely have burlesque, comedy, hopefully music, maybe a little like slam poetry. I don't know. But we'll have door prizes and just a ton of ways for even just the viewers at home to be involved with the variety show itself. So it's going to be really exciting. It's going to be a challenge, just because we obviously want to raise over 50K. But I mean, I'm really impressed with the planning committee this year. And I think there's a lot of great like-minded folks who are super creative. And I think it's going to be amazing. So I'm really excited. Nervous, but excited.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And the variety show, I mean, that's an event that the committee is putting on, but, you know, people that want to do their own events, that's also a really fun part of Fund-A-Thon. You know, host a happy hour, have, you know, any virtual event that you want, and, you know, either like have people make donations, have people buy tickets for it and donate that money. There's so many different ways that, you know, if you're a creative person and you want to, you know, flex some of those muscles when there aren't a lot of opportunities to do that right now, this is a really good way to kind of get people excited and, you know, get back into performing or get back into running events. There's a lot of opportunities.
There's also a way, if you have a small business or just a larger business and you're watching, you can become a sponsor for Women Have Options for the Fund-A-Thon as well, where you can donate money on behalf of your company as well.
And yes, actually, that we should definitely talk about that. If there are businesses that want to do that, what's a good way for businesses to get involved in that, Samantha?
So we have, and I'm not super hands-on with like the sponsorship part of it, but I do know we should bring Steph on for this part, because that's more direct information about how sponsors can get hands-on involved with Fund-A-Thon.
So yeah,
Hello,
we have a lot of opportunities for businesses, including the sponsor idea. That's something that we can, like, what we're doing is we're asking folks to, either organizations or businesses or even like groups of people who want to put together a cash match sponsorship. We try to make I almost said Bull-A-Thon. Fund-A-Thon. Yep. So we try to make Fund-A-Thon as fun as possible, and we're putting together matches. So if a person has deeper pockets and wants to, or a business has deeper pockets, they can sponsor a match. So every time somebody donates, that money gets matched on that person's page. So it makes people be able to reach their goals a lot easier, and it's a lot more fun when people reach their goals. And in addition, another way we make things fun and a little competitive in the most beautiful way possible is we have prizes for some of the top fundraisers. And those prize packs that we normally put together are amazing. And so if there's like a business you have that, like, you know, does like wonderful self-care stuffs, or if you like put together, like you have a gift basket or things that we can add to a gift basket, whether that be cards or whatever, like gift cards, we'd love to bring you in as a sponsor of either prize packs or match money. And people can do that at people can go to the website and scroll down, and in that sponsor section there's a link to be able to do that directly. And let me also pull it up. You can also just go to womenhaveoptions.org/sponsor_Fund-A-Thon, and that will also do it too.
Amazing. Thank you, Steph.
No problem.
My brain is shutting, so I appreciate your work.
And while we have you, do you have a shelf portrait to show us?
I do, and I tried to do it extra quick because I knew that I had things to talk about. So, so this was literally stuff that was on top of my table, my dining room table, and so it's I'm starting seeds, so, and my hair is just kind of everywhere. So my garden gloves are my hair. I've got green eyes, so I used peas, and I have like kind of a tomatoey nose, so I put like these tomatoes. And this is a little it's my smile, and it's actually a for anybody who knows Santa Cruz, it is oh my gosh, a banana slug. It's a little like funny little banana slugs, and we have those in that like climb in the redwoods. And that's just a little statue that a friend gave me of a banana slug.
Well, I'm impressed. I think you're setting the bar pretty high for this. there was a lot of thought that went into that. Let's see what Amber came up with for a shelf portrait.
Wow, mine's pretty similar and very artistic as well. Thank you. I built this entirely out of memories from my past. It is definitely me. It's made of mostly ham and rolled up ham, and it's just, you'll get it. You understand? I just think we're really similar in a lot of ways, and yeah, so suck on that stuff. I think you're great.
You're just beautiful. I love it.
I thought the bullets in Pat's Airbnb would be the most terrifying thing on this show, but no, it's that thing you just made.
I, for one, do not like that the thing lives here. He has a name. I do not like it. We don't like to speak his name. I want him to go. I'm the only person that lives here, by the way. It can go.
Let's see what Pat came up with. It looks like he's bumbling around in the kitchen now. Are you making dinner, Pat?
I am. Wait, was I supposed to do something?
Oh, Pat, you just keep breaking the rules.
You didn't even like bring me back on, dude. What am I? Oh, here we go.
It's more.
This is a box of Grippos. I didn't know they sold barbecue potato chips in boxes, but they do down here. And this is as me as you're going to get.
You know what I find so fucking funny is that he said, "Hey Pat, here's another task. Go find a self-portrait." And he's like, "I'm gonna go cook dinner." Just entire time.
In a way,
Sorry,
Pat cooking dinner just could have been his self-portrait.
He's like, "What do you want from me?" And it's like, you had one job. We gave you a task, and you did it.
I mean, you gave me two. I'm on vacation. I don't know what there's. Like I said, there's a lot of bourbon here. I was not responsible. Oh, okay, all right. You guys, you'd think that this Airbnb that was kind of a apocalypse prepper weather disaster would never have anything that would be kind of be fun, festive, maybe a little burst of color. But
Good God.
Ooh.
A bowl.
rainbow, maybe watermelon seed motif.
Is that a piss bowl?
It might be. This might be where you go to the bathroom when the fuzz is looking for you and you can't be out in
I've
public.
been watching too much Hoarders. Please show us what you do.
So I guess this. Oh my God, my hair.
Oh no!
It's a
This is
beautiful
me now, Mom?
portrait. Yeah.
Had a bowl cut with that. I think you should do that right now. It's
I did
bowl-
not think
sounds-
that this show
This
was
would-
going
this
to
would
be
be-
Pat slowly losing his mind in an Airbnb in Kentucky, but it's very quickly becoming that.
Yes.
Just every comedy show we've ever done, except now I'm in an Airbnb in Kentucky, not on stage. Holy moly! That's why I've been wearing a hat for the last 8 months.
He's
All right,
more
well-
unhinged when he's alone.
Let's see what Bettina came up with.
Oh my
for
God,
us.
Medina! I forgot about Medina.
Hey, okay. So naturally, okay, I had something set up, but I went back to the spinach, and the cat is eating what I made. The cat right, so maybe he had glasses, but he's eating my hair, my face.
Oh
The
my
potatoes,
God.
obviously the two in the middle of my boobs. And then the other two in my hands.
Oh my God.
I got the jeans, and obviously I got those Doc Martens, you know, and the tee. That's me.
Mother, what the fuck?
That's incredible.
I love that.
I
so much.
panicked.
This
Well,
looks-
I think you're all just winners, except for Pat. Pat did not follow the directions for a single challenge this entire time.
he was like,
I didn't
okay.
realize that coming up with an idea so fast would be against the rules.
Important, right?
Well, I think that's this shelf portraits. I think is a good place to wrap things up. Thank you so much to our contestants. Thanks for helping us raise a little bit of money for abortion, helping us destigmatize abortion, get the word out there about Fund-A-Thon. We'll definitely have some more things coming up that hopefully we'll see all of your wonderful faces on again soon. Take care. Pat, get home safe from Kentucky.
Yeah. Bye.
Thank
We can
you.
cheat our way out if we
Thanks
got
so
it.
much. We'll talk to all you soon.
Thank
Bye,
you.
all.
Steph, I'm just going to keep you on. Is there anything else that we need to talk about as far as Fund-A-Thon? I feel like we covered a lot of stuff, but is there anything we're missing or anything that people need to know moving forward?
Oh, that it's easy to raise some money. You know, that we try to make it as easy as possible. We send people lots of ideas. You don't have to be as creative as all of y'all are. Like that
You don't have
spinach
to be
portrait.
a comedian or whatever, but
You don't have to be like this super amazing comedian or good at amazing graphics and videos, but like anyone who's passionate about raising money and busting some abortion stigma can do this. And everybody we can get is to join is just more people in our movement, and more people who are sending out these really wonderful messages. They're also thinking about all the people that call us for help every day. And it is how wonderful is it to see all of these affirming messages and things coming from, a whole bunch of strangers on Facebook. And, that's kind of what I think about a lot, whether you can raise $50 or whether you can raise $1,000, it all helps.
Yeah.
$5 is also acceptable. I think
Yes.
I realize it goes a long way because we use our funds and divide it up in so many different kinds of ways to help people obtain that access to abortion that, it gets spread so far.
Yeah.
Every single cent that is raised during Fund-A-Thon directly goes to somebody who needs it. We can get grants for staff like me. We can get grants, for other programs. Direct funding is hard to get grants for. And, it takes a community to do this. Abortion funding is mutual aid. We've seen so much inspirational mutual aid, but that's the heart of what we do. We've been doing it since 1992, and we're going to continue doing it, and we're going to continue hustling, and we're going to continue to do these Fund-A-Thons until it's not needed anymore.
Hopefully one day in the near
Well, thank you so much for joining us from California, Steph, and enjoy that weather. And hopefully we'll get some of that here in Ohio soon.
I'm sending it your way. I think that's east. Yeah.
Check out Women Have Options if you've not already. Check out the Fund-A-Thon. And again, thank you for being a part of this. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for
always good to see your face.
Oh, it's so good to see y'all's face, and y'all are amazing. Thank you.
You are amazing.
All right. Take care, Steph.
Bye.
We did it.
Okay.
We did it.
We made it through.
Yes.
Little
honestly,
kickoff event.
wanted to throw myself out the window a couple times in the beginning, but overall, it went swimmingly, I think. I don't know.
Thank you to everybody that responded to our last minute texts and messages for coming on the show. It's been really great. You guys, we couldn't do it without you. And thank you so much. And for anyone who's been donating too.
Yeah, definitely.
Bless you for immediately responding to my inquiries last minute. And I hope that everyone is putting at least, I don't know, $5 to $15 toward abortion funding today with your STEMI checks and your tax refunds. But also, you're not obligated. But I am just saying it helps.
Yeah, and even if you're not in a position where you think you can financially donate, share the Fund-A-Thon. Just get it out there, blast it on social media. Even things like that help, because we know that not everyone is in a position where they can donate. But time is also such a good resource, and using your social media feed can be such a good resource too.
Who is on TikTok now? You can go and share those, like, comment. Same with Instagram. You can save the posts, and you can also put them on your story, which does help with getting people to see it, and it can help with getting more donations. So every little bit helps.
Before you share anything from TikTok, I might have to go in and edit that.
That's okay.
Saved and downloaded. I'll fix it. And then we're going to bust out all the TikToks.
Pretend you just didn't hear what I just said for that one part. But either way, you can go in when it's ready. And then obviously the ones that are active right now, you can go and share. So Thank you for watching, everybody.
Thank you for watching. And did anybody want to exit with like a Dave Yost joke or some kind of joke?
I think you're the only one that has material prepared for that. So would you like to do that?
Yeah, you got to be put on the spot. We got to hear it, Samantha.
So Dave Yost, everybody knows who that jackass is. Is it Yost or yeast? Am I right? Because looking at him gives me a yeast infection. Immediately. That's it. That's I just want to get out again so badly. Facebook is not sufficing.
Now it's permanently on YouTube. So
yes, thank you for giving me this space and this opportunity.
You're welcome.
Well, maybe we'll come up with some more ideas for virtual events. So be on the lookout for those. Hamantha Brisket, back at it.
Back at it. We're gonna try podcasting. Who's really tried? Who doesn't do?
Oh
podcasting?
God. We're two white guys now.
I can't relate to that, but
until then, we're gonna just be doing Fund-A-Thon stuff. So, and that's gonna be for the next month or two. So, if you want to get a hold of us, donate / hit us up, and we can always help you out with finding all the resources you need. If you want to click our links in bio, we have all that too. And we're always going to be, all three of us are constantly sharing stuff about who. So
I thought you'd say if you want to get a hold of us, don't, which is also in my
I mean, that too.
Correct. Like, personally, don't contact me. You don't know me. Thank you. Griffin, thank you.
All right, well, get in touch with me and Bridget. Leave Samantha alone.
Yeah.
She's busy.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We appreciate you. Be on the lookout for more from us, from Fund-A-Thon, from Women Have Options. Stay safe out there.
Love you all.
Cheers.